On Eyewitness News at 11, fireworks took over the Las Vegas skyline tonight as the Stratosphere threw a party. We'll take a look at the show.
And we'll take you inside the VIP opening and more. This is Eyewitness News at 11.
You're watching Channel 8's Eyewitness News at 11 with Gary Waddell and Paula Francis.
The biggest light in our sky tonight happened less than half an hour ago, high above Las Vegas Boulevard. Fireworks from the new Stratosphere Tower filled the sky for just over 6 minutes. All of the fireworks were set off from the roller coaster level, just over 900 feet, making this the highest fireworks show in history. The cost, $10,000 a minute, or just over $60,000.
The VIP opening is over, and now both tourists and residents of Las Vegas are heading to the tower for their chance at a look inside. You're looking at a live picture of the Strip at this hour. Cars are lined up for blocks, and I'll tell you, the whole area has been a tough place for traffic and parking all day long.
As the people invited to tonight's private party found out, and the public will soon learn, the Stratosphere has something for just about everyone. Let's take a look inside from the bottom up. As you enter the Stratosphere, the first thing you'll see is the casino. The ground floor of the Stratosphere boasts one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas, more than 97,000 square feet of floor space and 2,400 slot machines. It will feature 3 themed pavilions, one of fun, one of imagination, and another featuring the world.
The Stratosphere has wedding chapels, of course. The 3 chapels sit about 800 feet in the air with a complete view of the Las Vegas Strip and the entire valley. The 3 chapels could become the valley's newest hotspot for weddings.
Even higher still, level 6 of the tower's pod contains the top of the world restaurant. The meal up top costs a little more, but the food comes with a 360-degree view of the valley. No need to leave your seat for the view. The room moves. This speeded up picture shows you exactly what happens. Your table makes a complete circle every hour.
And finally, the top of the tower for the rides everyone is talking about. More than 900 feet in the air is the world's highest roller coaster. And if the roller coaster doesn't take your breath away, the Big Shot ride will. This ride starts at the 921-foot level and shoots you 160 feet straight up in the air. Then you are thrust back toward the ground faster than if you jumped. From this ride, if you can pry your eyes open, you can get a look at the valley like no other around.
And if you are wondering about the infamous gorilla ride, it's not just a rumor. Executives say the Las Vegas version of King Kong will be scaling the side of the Stratosphere probably by the end of the year. The gorilla will be 70 feet high and be able to hold 48 people. Other plans for the Stratosphere include an 80,000 square foot aquarium, that's down on the ground level, with 360-degree views.
The countdown is on to the grand opening for the public, which begins at midnight tonight. Joe Hart is outside the Stratosphere, and he joins us now with the latest on all the happenings. Let's go now to Joe's report. We'll try to get back to him.
Thousands turned out for their first peek inside Las Vegas's newest, tallest, and most talked about attraction, the Stratosphere Tower.
I want to talk about appreciation.
Inside, opening ceremonies were mostly a tribute to the man behind this bold project, Bob Stupak.
In a town that was built on the odds, no one has defied the odds with success more often than Bob Stupak. So my congratulations to him.
Even with all the hype and build-up, it was tough to find anyone in this VIP crowd who wasn't thoroughly impressed. The Stratosphere surpassed even the highest of expectations by a long shot, or a big shot for that matter.
It's incredible. I mean, it's breathtaking. We were up at the top of the place, and we didn't go on the roller coaster, but it was incredible. Beautiful view.
It's great. It's really great. A little bit crowded. We're trying to hunt our way through here, but very impressive.
The opening of the Stratosphere Tower attracted people from all over the world. Even Stupak, the man who seems to crave attention, found himself a bit overwhelmed by it all today.
There's pressure for countries I've never even heard of. I mean, a lot of press, big time press, and it's better for Las Vegas. Better for Las Vegas than it is for me, or the tower. I mean, these countries that came here, the press that came here, I think there will be a lot of people out there that may never seen Las Vegas or heard of Las Vegas or heard of it now. I think that's a win-win situation.
We'll have more on the fireworks from tonight's festivities a little later in our newscast.
The Stratosphere Tower, as we've showed you, is up and running tonight, but it's been a long time coming. From the groundbreaking in 1992 to the grand opening this evening, it's been sort of a rocky road. Tom Warden takes a look back on the project.
It'll be a must-see attraction. I just can't believe.
Back in early 1992, Stupak's dream of a skyline centerpiece was met with a good amount of skepticism. After all, this was the same Stupak who built Vegas World, better known as Tacky Headquarters.
Vegas World was a dream. I chased for a while.
But the plan moved ahead, gaining altitude and momentum in tiny steps. Then in August of 1993, a raging fire put a serious crimp in construction. The tower project had by then risen a few hundred feet. Fire roared through construction lumber on top of the concrete legs, creating what some firefighters called a gigantic Roman candle. Hundreds of guests had to be evacuated from the Vegas World Resort at the bottom of the tower.
It seemed like the building's on fire. We better get out of here.
Then in June of '94, it wasn't flames, but a run-in with federal aviation authorities that threatened to trim the stratosphere. A new Stupak plan called for a much taller tower than the original version. The feds were concerned over air traffic. Planes would already have to rise faster and turn quicker to stay within safety margin. The FAA said the super tower would cause airport delays and might even result in flight cancellations. The ultra-high plans were scrapped.
I hope this is the final chapter.
But it wasn't. In April '95, Stupak faced his toughest challenge yet. A grinding motorcycle crash left him in critical condition. But once again, the maverick mogul fought his way back to health well in time to see his towering dream finally reach the sky. Tom Warden, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.
Thank you all for being with us. We're going to leave you with some fireworks.
Good night.
Grand opening of the Stratosphere Tower. Here they go.